Hey everybody, and welcome back to the second installment here on my series called Double Time. I'm here doing a second layout here, and it's going to be a double page, of course. And I'm starting off by painting this doily here, and well, kind of a doily. It's or a die cut, I should say, from the Amy Tan collection, Oh Happy Day. And I decided to go ahead and paint this because with some watercolors here, and I'm using some watercolors from Prima, and it is the Classics collection. And I really like how these go on. They really go on so nicely, and I'm just really impressed on the quality of these paints. So this is my second time using them, and so I'm actually really happy with the way they work. So as you can see, I have all those photos there, and I'm going to do this double page of my grandson when he was a little younger. He was about 2 years old here, and in this photo, in the photos here. And I decided to go ahead and do a little bit something different here. And so what I'm doing with this double page is I'm doing, instead of me going all the way across the bottom with this strip here, I decided to cut it and then match it up. Now, this is something that I haven't done before, so I'm trying this out, for the first time. And I thought actually, I think it's a good idea to do that because that way it doesn't look so, I say, what is the word? Complacent, I guess. Anyway, so now I'm going to arrange how I want these photos on this layout here. And I'm sorry about that little glare of the light. I will be fixing. There I go. I fixed it. Sorry about that. It cut off a little bit there. So what I'm doing here is I'm still not sure on how I want these photos arranged. So I'm just going to let them sit there for a little bit until I feel comfortable on where I want them to be. In the meantime, I'm going to cut some strips here, and I'm going to use my scallop punch there. And I'm going to put those strips at the top because I want to make this more of a child-friendly kind of type of layout here, but not too over the top with the child-friendly part. I wanted to flow really well and how it comes together here. So I'm going to make some cuts here, and I'm going to cut that strip there a little bit more because that strip is going to go on the top of the gold color here that I'm going to be cutting as well to put at the top. So now that I've cut that strip there, as you can see, I've cut the gold. I'm going to go ahead and put them at the top as a top border there. And then I'm going to take the paper there, and that paper is from the Amy Tan Oh Happy Day collection. I'm going to put that at the top as well. So I kind of like that combination there. It works out really well. And then I'm going to do the same for the other side. No need to match them up because we know this is a double page by the strip that was at the bottom, because the strip actually, even though it's centered, it brings it together. So I'm putting the top there on, and so the top part is done there. And so now that part is that. So they don't necessarily match and they don't necessarily go together, but we still know this is a double page layout because the bottom strip at the bottom here is the one that combines and keeps them together. So now I'm happy with the way these photos are going to go, and I'm going to put them down. And I'm going to kind of, oops, there, I got to change my tape there. I hate when that happens. All right, so now I'm going to finish putting down these photos here, and I'm staggering them about because I don't want them to be all even. And I'm keeping them towards the center because I'm going to do some embellishment here on the outskirts of this layout. And I'm also going to put these die cut parts down that I painted there. And I really like them. So I painted a second one to go up in the upper right hand corner, and I'm going to be gluing that one down as well. I like the way they came out. So I'm going to stick this one, especially that part where I put that darker color that I thought was red, but it wasn't red. So I decided to go ahead and stick that under there because I didn't want that shown on the layout. And now I'm gluing down the second doily. I keep calling them doilies, die cut there, because they look like doilies. I mean, I guess they are, but they're die cut doilies. But anyway, they work. And now I'm going to start putting down some more ephemera pieces and some little bits in here, little bits here and there. I'm not trying to cover up every spot here on the layout. I'm just trying to put down some pieces on here to kind of make it semi-even here on both sides of the double page layout. It doesn't have to be exactly even. You don't have to have the same amount of die cuts or embellishments on each side or each page of the double page layouts. You just have to have enough so that you know that they belong together. So I'm finishing up here, putting some on the other side, and they're not going to be the same embellishments. I decided not to do that because, you know, some things, yes, but other things, no. So I'm going to use this stamp set here, and this stamp set is from Scraptastic, and it says outside all day. I stamped on that little piece that's going to go at the bottom there, where I just put that little banner type of die cut there. And I'm trying to figure out where I want this heart. I'm not going to put this on the layout. I don't know what was my problem with the obsession of me trying to get that heart on here. I really didn't need to. Oh my goodness, but I guess we do some things sometimes. It's kind of funny. So I'm going to put that piece right there on the layout there. And there's a bunch of little tiny pieces here and there on this layout, as you can see, and I'm not going to cover up all the space because you don't need to cover up all the space. It doesn't have to be covered. I was going to put that foam piece, those two foam pieces down, but I decided against them. It was a little too much, I say, because I don't want to overdo the layout. So I'm going to glue down this title here, and the title is Wild Child, and I have to put some of the Scotch Quick Dry glue down here because for some reason those stickers are not sticking on the layout. I don't understand that. It just, oh, how I wish stickers would just stick, you know, but they don't. They just, I don't know. Some of them do, and some of them don't. Like the foam ones, they stick very well, and then some of the other ones do too. But oh my goodness, it's such a challenge. All right, so now I got that title down. I'm putting little bits and pieces here and there. I'm going to be grabbing some enamel dots here in a little bit and putting those down strategically throughout the layout. And let's see, I think I am pretty much done with this layout. I decided to go ahead and put that little foam flower down there though. That kind of balance off with the other side there because I have, if you look at the other side, it has some stuff over there, but this side didn't quite because I'm going to be putting some journaling on that side, so I'm keeping it clear for the most part. So both sides have its journaling, as you can see there. I'm putting some enamel dots. The journaling continues from one page to the other, and that's another way you can include your double page layout to look, you know, so that they both belong. So there you have it on that part. And so let's see, this layout is done. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and be sure to tune in to some more. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to do this either once a month or twice a month or 3 times a month or 4 times a month. And I really appreciate all the wonderful comments you guys gave me on the last one. So that lets me know that you are interested in the double page layout series. So thanks guys for watching, and take care. Bye-bye.